Show. What? It's the Lady B Show. It's the Lady B Show. It's the Lady B Show. What?
She's intelligent, she's inspiring, she's superior, she's motivational, she's exciting, she's understanding, and she caring. She talks about it all, she stands for our community, she represents the youth. She is, that will be Lady V. She's coming to the scene, not trying to be mean, but the show is real, and there is nothing between.
What?
Hello, hello, hello. As you all know, I am Lady V. Thanks for taking the time to tune in. Woo! It's been going down out there. I really want to send my condolences to all the families that have lost loved ones or who are going through trials and tribulations, who's battling, things that they feel like they can't get through. My heart is with you and my prayer is with you and your family. I also want to pray for the victims in the Colorado shooting and their families. I want to, send hugs to all those people that have lost someone, because that is a tragic situation. And I kind of want to touch bases with that, because when that incident took place, you didn't hear them give the description of the shooter. And if they've done it now, I didn't see it just, momentarily. I didn't see the description of the shooter. They didn't blast that out there. They didn't put that out there who did this. You see what I'm saying? But had that been one of us, we would have already been out there. It would already, our nationality would have been out there. Everything would have already been laid out. But because they are so chosen with their words and their ways, you won't know who it is until later on down the line. And I feel like that's crappy, because we all know when something that big happens, we know who did it. You know what I mean? But they're not going to justify it, and that person came out alive. So then that also gives us a greater indication of who it might have been, what type of person it was, and why they didn't get killed. You see what I'm saying? And they lost a police officer. And it's crazy how these big massacres happen in our country, and the very people who are doing these things, they survive. And then they're placed as in, oh, they had a mental disability, or this was going on, or this was going on, this happened, and this happened, and they justify their acts. And I don't understand how they could do that. But with us, or if it was one of us, my people, which all my people is all my people, but y'all get what I'm saying. The people who definitely understand, you could deliberate with me. But had that been me or my cousin or my aunt, my uncle, they wouldn't have made it. They wouldn't have made it out the store. Matter of fact, they would have somehow had an undercover police officer in there and shot him down. You see what I'm saying? I just don't understand how these people who can go in a store, a grocery store at that, kill 10 people, kill an officer, and still come out standing. Now, hear me out. He's not going to die in custody. He's not going to get killed behind bars. But Sandra Bland simply spoke her truths, and she died behind bars. You see what I'm saying? I've seen so many people actually die in the custody of the police that it's like they be waiting for something like this to happen to distract us from the main things that's going on in today's society. So that leads me to kind of move along, because I know it's a lot of people out there who feel the way I feel. A lot of people have spoken on the stat that was shared from the news channel. I'm one of those ones that get on there, comment, speak my mind, speak my truths, because those types of things they do, they bother me, and they irritate my soul, because it's like, dang, that's crazy. Had that been a different scenario or a different situation, we wouldn't have made it out alive. And I just feel like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But my heart goes out to those families, and I'm praying, that he is given the chair. I mean, do they even do that anymore? Do they even give the chair? He needs the electrocution. He needs yeah, he needs it, you know, and I don't even really speak bad on people like that, but that situation itself, you went out and you killed 10 people and killed an officer as well. And they're still going to try to find some type of way to justify his actions. And I just don't understand. So then, like I said, I'm going to move along. I was reading up on this this white boy, not to, you know, put him out there, but you know, he was like a billionaire. His dad was a billionaire, whatever one. To me, I feel like you made it, you know, and he was living a great life, and he chose to become a part of a gang affiliation and go out there, hop in a car, drive, be the getaway driver for, as they say, thugs, gangbangers with 2 other brothers, and shoot and kill an individual, a black man. And this white young man got acquitted, but they charged the 2 brothers. They said, oh, he was just you know, basically, my words, kind of like trying things out. How can you try out things and go kill someone, be the getaway driver, take them away to maybe your father's house, and y'all all get caught, and you get off acquitted with all 3 charges, but they get charged, saying, oh, it was like a trial run. He was just trying something out. But what about the brother that they just took, the life that they just took? That doesn't stand for anything. And I just don't understand how certain people get charged with certain crimes and we sit over here and we get charged with the max. You know, it's like, it's so mind-boggling. And a lot of people, they're with me. They're like, you know, how can this happen? How can this take place right in front of the public's eyes? Well, let me tell you why. Because people like those people who rather sit back and watch, they don't say anything. They don't speak their truths. They don't express their voice. They don't stand up for themselves. They don't stand up for their people. We're too busy trying to knock each other down. We're too busy trying to create havoc within our own communities. We're black on black crimes are happening, you know, and we're setting the ranks higher and higher and higher for ourselves because we're not really paying attention to what's going on. What's really going on? We're all about fashion. I definitely can admit that. We're definitely about fashion. You know, we're definitely about, you know, not really up to trying to put ourselves in other people's business on that end because we're afraid of being judged or put down or, you know, it basically just being judged, you know, and looked at differently. And I beg the difference. I'm different. I feel like we need to make our people more aware. We need to start standing up for our rights. We need to start putting our rights into use. And a lot of us, we be like, you know what? I don't have anything to do with it. I'm gonna mind my own business. No, this is the time where we need to put our noses in other people's business and stand up for ourselves. Stand up for our very people who are fallen. You know, I just don't understand. It's bothering to me. And a lot of people be like, dang, you know, what she speaks about is true. Well, if what I'm speaking about is true, why aren't we coming together and making noise, making our voices be heard, getting out there, getting petitions wrote and grants and approved things that we need to be approved? You know, like I don't know, you know, and a lot of times I get confused and I get frustrated because I feel like, dang, my people, we ain't doing nothing. We are so consumed into materialistic things that we choose to walk away from the things that we really need to be analyzing and visioning and putting ourselves into. We need to be involving ourselves in these very things that's going on around us today. And we are choosing to block them out. We're choosing to ignore it. We're choosing to act like it isn't existing. And it is. And it's, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how else to express to my people that when we gonna get up? when are we going to make others aware? When are we going to stop justifying what they're doing is our fault, or ignoring the fact that they shitting on us right now and we're allowing it, and we're just going to clean it off like, it's okay. I don't get it. But anyway, I'm going to move along. I was having this real touchy situation, conversation last night with a young lady, and I was like, you know, yeah, we grew up together, not together, but kind of like in the same facility. And you know, when you leave a facility, that person leaves the facility, sometimes you don't tend to go off into the same likes and areas as this person or that person. You kind of go your own way. Just like you know, you could grow up with someone in the neighborhood or whatever, and then when y'all get older, y'all have different things. Y'all have different perspectives on things in life. My bad. But so the best way I could put this, because it was a threat put out there, so I want to make sure that I'm putting this out there properly so that people could understand what I'm saying when I say you can't hang with everybody, okay? You can't be a part of everybody's movement. Everybody isn't meant to go to the top with you. Everybody isn't meant to be in your surroundings. Everyone isn't meant to be a part of your life. And God gives you this connection, this feeling that you can feel people's presence when they come into your era. And you could be like, yeah, no, I ain't feeling you, you know, or I'm not feeling this situation, or I'm not interested in playing this position with you because I don't feel comfortable with it, or I'm having, you know, bad vibes. You get what I'm saying? So instead of you hurting the person's feeling, you kind of like avoid them. You know, you just be like, you know what, I'm gonna go this way, I'm gonna go that way. I've had it happen. Matter of fact, I had it happen just not even yesterday, where you could tell a person isn't really interested into what you're doing or even want to involve themselves with you. That's fine. I mean, it's not meant for you to hop on this ship. All right, cool. Well, this particular person has been kind of like following my life for a very long time, clearly. Because the things that she said to me was kind of like, dang, you really been tapping in, you know, like, which I put it out there, which is cool, you know, for people. But when they dig so deep, it'd be like, now, I didn't never put this out there, so how did you even figure this out or even come to that conclusion? So you kind of be like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and steer clear from this person because I see where this could go. And the feeling that I was having was right. So I'm on the phone with this person and I'm trying to give them advice in their areas that they're struggling with. And this person told me like, well, I want to know why you don't mess with me like how you mess with others. And I'm like, well, I tried to be, you know, respectful. I tried to enlighten them in a peaceful way. And I'm like, well, you know, everybody is different. Everybody grows apart. You know, people tend to grow closer. Some people tend to separate the two. And she's like, well, I love you. And like this I love you has hit the airwaves like at least 15 times within the conversation. I swear. And I'm like, okay, it's kind of sounded kind of creepy. You know, I'm not gay. You know, I'm not into women. So it was like, okay, why do you have to keep saying I love you so many times? I understand that you love me. I understand that you know, I inspire you or I motivate you. But what I don't understand is like, why do you keep saying this? Like, you know, and then she goes off into, I just want to be a part of your life and I want to, be a part of your era in so many words. And I'm like, you know, I really don't hang with people. I really don't, you know, adjust to people like how back in the day we used to adjust to people. Nowadays, you know, I've been hurt a lot. So I kind of push away because I don't really I get vibes, you know, and I've got those vibes from the Lord. He puts it in me. So if I feel a vibe and I'm not jiggy with it, I'm going to enlighten you and be like, you know, I'm kind of cool. I ain't really feeling it, you know. And I've told her this over the years. I've expressed this to her multiple times. Like, you know, hey, we live different, you know. I'm different and you're different, you know, and we can be cool. We can conversate. We can talk on the phone, you know, and all this and that. And then she goes off to say, well, can we get coffee together? Can we do this and can we do that? And I love you and I love being around you. And I'm like, well, I don't mind you, us conversating, but I don't feel that we click well enough to bring you around my family and bring you into my home, because I just don't feel it, you know. And I'm trying to you said what? Right. So I'm just like expressing to her that we're two different people. We're from two different worlds, basically. That's how I look at it. And it's like, the moment that I said that, she was like, you're being rude. You're not listening. And I love you. And you used to grease my scalp. And you used to, and I can't believe you're acting this way towards me. And I can't believe you. And if you tell anything that like, wait, whoa, this is why, this is the exact reason why I kept my distance from this young lady, because I didn't like her space. I didn't like the space that we were in. And like literally, she got to snapping out and acting weird. Like it was weird. And now I understand why I've kept my distance. And I'm putting this out there because people need to know. You need to be careful who you involve in your space, who you allow to suck your energy, because people like that are weird. They don't deserve to be a part of your world, your era, your movement, your environment. None of that, because they're not here to uplift you. They're not here to give you great advice. They're not here to show you a great way. They're not here to be around you. And I allowed my my children to listen, because I was like, y'all hear this? I need y'all to know how to depict your friends and how to pick them and how to be like, you know what, I'm cool. And you know what, I don't like this and I don't like that. And I don't need to be with this. I don't need to be involved with this, because some people are only there to suck your energy and to get information so they can use it against you. And I felt this energy from her years ago. You feel me? And I thought like, okay, I could give her another chance. And I should have never unblocked her the first time. So I blocked her. I deleted her and everything, because I don't need that type of energy in my space, in my children's lives. I don't need you to come over here with your issues and expect for me to fix your problems. It's not my job to fix your problems. Now, only thing that I can do is give you great advice, give you the things that I've experienced in life, and give you the techniques that I use that maybe you can use them in a better way on uplifting or doing for you and yours. You feel me? Like, I can't take you in. And I think that's what she was wanting me to take her in and to cradle her. And I can't do that, sweetheart, because I still yet have my own problems that I'm up against in my own life. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I sit back and I analyze people before I even have a conversation, before I indulge into their words or respond to them, because I don't have time for that. I am a whole totally different person if y'all haven't seen. You see what I'm saying? So the person that I'm becoming, I can't be around those types of things, because it's not good for my spirit. It's not good for my energy. It's not good for my soul. That's a lot of the reason why I might back away for about a week and get myself together and, focus on me and my family, because we have lives over here too. And I could be this great advice giver and I could be this great person, but in order for me to be great in your life, I have to be great within mine. And I was trying to express this to her, and it was just like she wasn't understanding. It wasn't registering. So like I said, I had to block, I had to delete her, I had to get her out of there. And I feel like those are what you're going to call, what you call a stalker, a person who's going to follow you and try to tear you down, like try to maybe go live or make a video of me or do something malicious. I felt it, and God gives me these feelings, and I called it out right where I seen it. My kids looking like, ew, mom, she's weird. Like, yeah, that's disgusting. So if you have those type of people around you, please remove them from your life, because then you wonder why things aren't going the way that they're going, because you keep allowing things and people like that to come in your life and to, interrupt your peace. So my best advice to give to someone who's dealing with something in that area, please remove it. Because it's not good at all. It's really a bad vibe you feel. Don't ignore it. Red flags, don't ignore them. Because God talks to you and speaks to everybody in different ways. And you have to separate those two, and you have to start like really believing in yourself that he speaks to you. Because I'm telling you, like, I've been through a lot in life, and I've learned how to separate people and separate things, because it's not good for you. So that situation was not good, and I kind of went to sleep with it on my mind, like, why did this person just snap out like this? Because see, she's angry with herself. So that's something that she has to learn on her own. She has to learn how to fix her life first before she can ask somebody to come in her life and to fix it for her, or to give her advice, or to, give her something that she's looking for that I can't give her. And I'm sorry if you decide to make a page or whatever and chime in. Yes, this is about you. And I'm sorry that I can't be who you want me to be in your life. But as I said, I can't be something for you that I'm not done fixing for myself yet. You see what I'm saying? So if that makes it better, maybe hopefully that makes it better. And, I pray that you find whatever you're looking for in a friend, but you have to work on you first before you can invite someone into your world and ask them to play a big part of your life. Because a lot of people, man, let me tell you, a lot of people aren't who they say they are. And you have to be careful who you intertwine yourself with. I'm telling you now, man, I learned it, and I'm so thankful to be able to have that feeling, that vibe, that spiritual connection with the Lord, to learn to separate the two. Because, boy, I tell you, I would have fell right on in like, okay. And then would have seen this, and then would have been like hurt because I should have already seen it. And that's what I'm learning. I'm learning how to let go of certain things and to just not even give it my time or my energy. And I almost have already given it too much of my energy, but I wanted to put it out there as a message to my people. You have to be careful who you associate yourself with. And I know there's a lot of people out there who probably don't hang with me because they feel like, oh, this, that, and the third, But I give people a chance, and I gave her a chance, and she showed me why I shouldn't have gave her a chance. So before you go and block, delete, or say you're not wanting to be friends with a person, at least give them a chance, and then judge it from there. But again, some people will automatically show their ways before you even give it a chance. So that's basically the message on that area. I also wanted to put out there that I'm praying for the mothers who have lost their children, and I'm just, my heart goes out to you guys. You guys are strong women, fathers. You're strong fathers. Just keep being there for the people who have lost people as well, because you'd be surprised how many people really need somebody to lean on that has been through the very same things. Because a lot of people are hurting out here, and a lot of people are lost and confused, and they need guidance, and they need lots of prayer. And I pray every night for those Justice for 3 for Marlon, Mr. Middlebrook. I pray every day for their families because that is something serious, and it's a host of other families that have lost loved ones. And I also pray for you all as in a whole, and I just want to, just really keep putting that out there and expressing that because it is so serious, and we have to quit killing each other. We have to keep pushing each other to do better. We have to realize that taking a life isn't worth it, because once you're caught, once you are charged, you're put behind bars for the rest of your life, and it's not a good feeling. I mean, it's really not a good feeling. I know that a lot of us have to be there for our loved ones, but pray for your loved ones, man. Pray for them and ask the Lord to give them strength in ways that they could never imagine. Because it's a scary situation out here, to even lose a loved one because they've chosen to take someone's life, or to lose a loved one from someone taking their life, and it's a tight squeeze to be a part of because it hurts. It hurts, and there's no explanation on that feeling. And I just hope that we, the people, can start getting it together and start doing better things with our time and visualizing what's in the near future and its goals, dreams, and accomplishments, raising our children, seeing our children raise their children. That's what we need to be being a part of. That's what we need to be involving ourselves with, is the good things, all the great things that we're being a part of, and we're allowed to see. Because I've learned that, yes, I've been through a lot, but I also been through a lot of great things that have showed me why I need to be where I am today. And I'm thankful to be here to speak to my people about these very things that I've been allowed to be a part of. And those are great moments, and I've learned that I had to start thinking about the great moments more than I have to think about the bad moments, because those great moments is what keeps pushing me and keeps allowing me to be this great person, because I'm like, ooh, I've accomplished this and I've done this and I've did this and I've done this and done that, versus pondering on all the negative things that has happened in my life. And that's what uplifts me and allows me to keep going. And I'm just so thankful. I'm just so thankful for everything that I've been in my life. And I hope that people like yourselves start to ponder on the great things versus to keep pondering on the negative things that has happened, because that's what can keep you in that dark place that you're trying to move forward from. And I've learned that I can't keep dwelling on my past and wondering why I can't move forward from it. Because the more I think about all the negative things that I've been a part of, or all the negative things that I've done in my life or has happened in my life, it's where it'd be like, I'm not never going to get ahead, or I'm not never going to, or this and that, or this and that. No, you know what? I've had this great happen since this has happened. I've had this turn around for me since I've done this differently. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to be able to have a brain to think that far and to analyze those things. So if you do the same, maybe you can kind of get an understanding of why I am so thankful for where I am today in life and in society. And I'm able to, express this to my people, because it's a beautiful feeling to be here where I am in life today. And if you need advice, I could give it in areas that I've came from. And if you need motivation, I'm here. Like I said, you can look me up on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Lady V 101. This is my business card. You will see it in certain places like gas stations and beauty supply stores, you know, places like that. I've kind of like been getting myself out there a little bit more. And so you can basically email me. My personal information isn't on here, but my email is on here. So you can email me and I'll get the message and I can reply. And if you want me to come speak at one of your events, please do so. Reach out to me because I would love to speak. That's what I really want to do, is speak to my people, especially my youth. And you know, I just like uplifting my people and sharing the things that we need to be aware of every day in life. So that's my message. That's what I'm going to speak on today. And I love y'all my people. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the clients coming through. Y'all know I do hair. I braid hair. I don't do hair. I braid. I am not a licensed hair braider, so I also like to put that out there. I am an at-home braider, and I could get you slayed. So just if you want to look at some of my pictures, just scroll through my Facebook. If you want to see some real things in my life, scroll through my Facebook because it's on there. And if you really, 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 really care about me and really want to support me, go subscribe to my Lady V101 channel or follow me on Instagram. And you can really see the other things that I choose to share on a different platform. So keep rooting for me because I'm rooting for myself. I'm praying for all my people out there. I love y'all. Peace. I'm Lady V. Thanks for taking the time to tune in.